Tribe of Names, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be returning to the ongoing saga of my Squier Offset Telecaster, which I bought back in November of 2020, and how I'm gradually modifying it to become the ultimate pub and club guitar. Stay tuned. So Tribe of Names, welcome back to the channel. My name is Simon Godfrey and I'm a professional musician who's been working in and sometimes around the recording music industry for the past 35 years. On this channel we provide tips, tricks and gear reviews for the aspiring songwriter and musician in you. As always, if you like what you see, please consider clicking on the like button and obviously subscribing. And if you want to go one stage further, you might want to click on the bell icon so you can be notified of any new videos as they come out on the channel. It really does help us and reach more people, so it would be a very, very good thing if you did that for us. So you might remember a video I did back in, I think it was around about February of this year, where I travelled up to Allentown in Pennsylvania to visit Tribe of Names guitarist Karl, who is also an expert luthier, and we actually went to town on this offset Telecaster replacing the pickups, and I'll put a link below to the previous video so you can see what we did the first time round. This time out we're adding a few hardware modifications to the guitar in the form of new tuners and a new bridge, which I hope will enhance the tuning stability of the guitar. So come with me, if you will, once again up to a not so sunny Allentown, because it is actually quite rainy today, as I visit Karl in his secret evil underground lair, and we take this guitar one step closer to the ultimate pub and club guitar. So we are back once again at Karl's evil genius lair at the bottom of a volcano, and he's got obviously all of his tools as well. So Karl, this is me asking you some intelligent questions. Just to sum up, could you just tell us what it is that we did the last time and what we're planning to do this time round to this Squier Offset Telecaster?
Last time we changed the pickups, put in new pots, flipped the control plate around. I think that was it. Put in strap locks. Actually, I think you did the strap locks. I think that was it last time. This time we're gonna wreck it. Oh, it's doomed. This time, getting rid of the vintage bridge, putting on this is a bridge actually from a standard, like a Mexican-made Fender Telecaster.
Yeah.
Because these little edges on the vintage style bridges kind of drive you nuts after a while.
Yeah, they're not fun.
And you can get a reasonable intonation out of these 3-barrel bridges, but I prefer the 6-bridge thing, and Simon listened to me. He's an idiot. And then we're going to do the locking tuners, because locking tuners are awesome, which is going to require us drilling a bunch of holes in the neck because these holes are not big enough. And then the last thing we're going to do, actually, well, one of the things that
this is the experimental part, isn't it?
This is how we're going to really wreck it. We don't like the lacquer on the back of the neck, so I have my dad's old bench grinder, and it has a wire wheel on it, like a wire brush, but it's a wheel. And so I think we can zip the lacquer off of that with that, and then just sand the scratches smooth.
There's a whole bunch of people on the internet that are currently screaming at the screen.
I love doing that. So if you see this guitar next time and it's got a completely different neck on it, you'll know why. And that's how we get rid of that.
It will allow you, nice.
And remember, there's a sticker right here to remind you, don't throw this away. Yeah.
There was a part of me that wanted to get a Fender plate, and then I thought to myself, no, bollocks, this is a Squier. It's always going to be a Squier in my eyes. Let's keep the Squier plate there just to remind us where it all came from.
Right. Hello, Internet. I'm going to ruin this neck. This is my dad's old bench grinder. When he moved, he gave me this, and I haven't had a chance to really use it, but it's got this wire brush attachment. And so what I think, rather than sitting there for what would be hours with a piece of sandpaper sanding the varnish off the back of this neck, we're going to zip it down with this and then use sandpaper to smooth out the scratches. Going to take the lacquer off of the heel of the neck also, because then we can get wood on wood contact in the body. People say that makes a big difference. Who am I to argue?
Good research and development.
We're finding stuff out for the internet, so you don't have to.
So it sounds as though you found something on the back of the neck that they've hidden with the lacquer.
Yeah, the people at Squier, I guess, were clever, and they must have taken some chips must have come out of this when they were sanding it, and so there was some filler in here, and it was color matched beautifully, but the filler shot out as I was sanding it down. So now there are a couple little divots in the neck, so you can feel them there, but they're not going to ruin anything. So now I'm just taking some real fine steel wool and just taking the edges off of everything, so it feels smooth as a baby's bottom.
So they're on?
They are on. Those who love sausage and respect the law should never see either one being made. Same goes for fender locking tuners. Yeah, this neck is cooked. We got all the lacquer off the back of it. We've got the divots smoothed out. We've got the locking tuners on, end straight, mostly. And I think we're happy.
Cool.
So we're going to stick it on the guitar and see what we got. There we go. All back in one piece.
Intonate.
A little bit of suction on the intonation and we're good to go. Lemon oil in the neck.
You say that there are purists out there that don't like the idea of lemon oil on a maple neck.
Yeah, they go a little bit nuts about that. But Dave Bunker, may he rest in peace, told me about doing this in the 90s. And if it was good enough for Dave,
it's good enough for you.
Yep.
So then, I'm back in my studio with my guitar in hand. Thank you very much to Karl for performing all of the modifications and for working on the back of the neck. It actually really does feel great. I guess all that remains to be done now is to play a few chords to a laid-back groove. Join me if you will.